We found out yesterday that 40 tech companies filed friend of the court briefs in defense of Apple. Aaron, this is pretty unprecedented also, speaking of things that are unprecedented. Were you surprised by that?
I'm not surprised by it. I think they're all letting Apple be the tip of the spear here. It's sort of, and Apple's the biggest company, or well, maybe Google, depending on the day and market cap. But Apple, obviously a huge, giant corporation, has taken a very firm stand. So it makes it a lot easier for these other companies, as large as they are, smaller than Apple, to say, yo, we're right behind you. But we're right behind you, right? They're not out in front.
And they didn't come out immediately.
Yeah,
I mean, they had a little, I think they thought long and hard about this.
They thought long and hard about it. I think they did some test marketing, and I think they're seeing that it hasn't really damaged Apple at all, at least in the court of public opinion, at least not yet.
Not yet.
So I think they felt it was safe to get behind them.
Right, but Brian, what if all this backfires? What if Apple loses? I mean, we got to consider that as a possibility here.
You know, I think public opinion really swings on this issue too. If there's another horrible tragedy, a shooting, I think people might all of a sudden turn against the tech companies and say, this is ridiculous. Law enforcement needs to access these records, so it's a tricky issue.
And just to bring it back to politics, a week ago, Donald Trump was talking about this and calling out Apple on the stage. I didn't hear any of that last night. So maybe he's realizing it's not playing well, and so the candidates are dropping it, which tells you, at least at the moment, Apple is winning.